The Embers NBA Cup is here, and you can win big getting in on the action at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA. All 30 teams split into 6 groups every Tuesday and Friday, playing for the right to advance in a single elimination in-season tourney. Culminating the NBA Cup championship in Vegas, score big with the DraftKings Sportsbook. Every point counts. New customers download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use promo code CLUB520. That's right, CLUB520, CLUB520, and bet $5, and you can get up to $150 in bonus bets. Only on DraftKings. The crown is yours. The NBA is back, and with all the basketball going on, you shouldn't have to worry about when you buy tickets to your next big event. Game Time is a fast and easy way to buy tickets for all the sports, music, comedy, and theater events near you. With the great last-minute deals, all-in prices, views from your seat, and the best price guarantee, Game Time takes the guesswork out of buying tickets. So go ahead, take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app and create an account and use code CLUB520 for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem the code CLUB520 for $20 off. Download the Game Time app today. Last-minute tickets, lowest price guaranteed.
Subscribe to our YouTube, Club 520. We clowning on that mother.
Just hit the button.
God.
Don't ask more questions.
Subscribe.
All right, man, we back. Another wonderful episode of Club 520 Podcast. I'm the host. My name is DJ Wells. Special guest in the building. To my left, we're going to introduce my man's last, but to my far left, we got my dog, Bishop B. Hen out the Pearlies. How you what, Nasty?
Cool and Nasty. Let's get to it.
Let's stack. I know you always keep your feet proper. Now, he's showing out today. We in the A, you know what I'm saying?
He not playing.
He ain't playing with him today, but normally he in the black forces with the white laces.
Oh, yeah.
I know what I'm saying. You from PAT.
Yeah.
When you see the black forces down there, what that mean?
We don't really do the black forces as the bad, the thug niggas, and the white forces, the pretty boys. Like, we don't do that.
Yeah.
It's either in you or it's not. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what you got on. But the forces wasn't as big as Air Max where I'm from. We used to wear the Air Max.
Okay, 95s?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 95s. That was big. The forces wasn't as big coming up in PA.
Yeah,
Okay. The all black 95s, or is that straight?
Any color 95s.
Okay, you good
Any
money?
color, yeah. Especially them red ones.
Yeah, facts.
Turn me up. To my right, my dog, Young Nacho, Young Teague. How you what, man?
I'm chilling, bro. Hype, man. We got somebody in here that's kind of like an inspiration to us. We started the pod. They got the pod started. They rolling. Got their whole... They taking over everything. All the smoke productions everywhere. So it's hype to have somebody in here that we kind of look up to in the podcast game with Joe and Gilly and all those too. So it's going to be a good show for us.
For sure, man. Listen, you know, as a Pacers fan, I'm locked in. Been waiting for this episode, man. For sure. Come
With
on,
some
man.
Naptown boys.
Yes, sir. I can't wait till we get to it. Come on, man. We got NBA champ, like you said, all the smoke. That him and Mac showed the way for this podcast game, man. We got Stack Jack in the building. Stevie Jackson, appreciate you putting on the big dog,
bro,
man.
thank y'all for having me, man. And give y'all flowers, too. Y'all created a nice show and made a lot of way in a short time.
Appreciate it.
Every time I look on social media, I see someone from y'all show trending. So that means y'all doing something right. So, man, I'm honored to be on y'all show, man. Definitely honored.
Man, appreciate you to have it. Like you said, man, I love podcasting, man, especially in the sports situation. Like all the smoke, knuckleheads, like y'all was the ones right there, you know what I'm saying, to help pave the way for us to be in the situation, man. So shout out to y'all, man, for being trailblazers in it, man. We got to start off with a question, man.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying, we talk about the force. You a Jordan Brand athlete. What's your favorite shoe? Cheers, baby. For so, salute.
I'm a 3s and 4s guy.
You rocking with 3s and 4s?
Yeah, 3s and 4s is my shit. It's just the most comfortable one. And actually, you know, when that's what I played in. Mm-hmm. I played in 3s and 4s, so that's just my go-to. I rock the 1s now because, you know, that's the shoe they send us the most.
Okay.
We have every one. You know, they might not send all the fly shit, but they gonna send you every Jordan 1. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, 3s and 4s.
For sure. We know you was hooping in the Proteges and you got to the Jordan, but the Bobcats.
I don't want to look at you yet, nigga. I don't want to let you.
Proteges, my
nigga.
I played them shit. Let me tell you what's about the Proteges. Shout out Al.
Shout out to Al.
And don't shout out Al at the same time. Because he the reason I had this shit. Bro, every quarter of the game, if you want to know what moves I made on the court, all you had to do was look. Because the black shit from the shoes is all over the court, bro. Then, each quarter, I'm tearing a hole in each pair, dog. I played in those shoes for like 6 months. After that, I had bone spurs in my foot for 3 years. Fucking with them Proteges, trying to be loyal to my homeboy. Now, we made a little bread off of it, but it was not worth it, bro. I'm telling you, it wasn't worth it.
Yeah.
We're going to go through the crazy shoe rankings. We're going to put in the Proteges. We definitely got to put in the Starberries.
They made by the same people.
Oh,
Steph gave Al the plug. So yeah, y'all didn't know that, huh? No. Steph did it. He gave the plug to Al. Al like, Jack, I think we can do it too. Fuck it, let's try it. Hey, and it didn't work.
That's how the dope game works and shit. Tell you, nigga.
I ain't know Strawberry was the plug though. That changed a lot now.
Steph made some good money, and he's still making good money. He just started Xavier Threes for his son in China too, and they doing pretty good as well. Shout out to Steph.
Man, shout out to Steph. That's crazy. We was talking about the triple Bs that nobody got their shoes.
Yeah, I still got mine.
You still waiting on them?
Yeah, I'm still waiting on my triple Bs.
The ball?
Yeah.
They shits was way better than the proteges. I'm sorry. Nothing was worse than them proteges, dog. Unless you wearing some Skechers out there. For real.
But they wearing Skechers now. He was trying to get a deal with it. They wouldn't lock in.
They wouldn't lock in with me. They got Joel Embiid though. They straight.
You know, niggas wear anything now. They paying.
Yeah,
they paying.
I'm niggas.
Me too. Niggas put some pro wings on around this bitch. For a stack. Give it a stack. Put pro wings on.
Y'all niggas tripping.
We talked about going viral. And one time I said something about Michael Jackson. Everybody killed me. I said Drake sing just as good as Michael Jackson. Something like that. That ain't what I meant. It was a long night. We had
It was.
We had been drinking.
It was a long week.
It was a long night. So it came out wrong though. But you was on like you went crazy. You like, this nigga crazy. Nigga say anything, man. And then you had Cool
in on my
then
dog,
Cool and
bro.
Dre went crazy. He DM'd me Michael Jackson songs for like a whole day. I'm like, bruh, I was just drunk, bro. Like, I don't know. Like,
Hey, you know what? It's funny, and I do remember that now. But it's funny because people do really compare Chris Brown and Drake to Michael Jackson. Like as far as stardom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now I would say this. Chris Brown is by far the closest thing to Michael Jackson.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And if you had to have a Michael in hip hop,
yeah. I was wilding. I always admit I was
would
wilding.
it be Drake? It would be
Let's
Drake.
see,
Yeah,
see,
Free
bro.
Kendrick. It would be Drake.
I'll step in now. See, you just talking about stardom.
Right.
That liquor was kicking his ass. He's talking about vocally.
Absolutely. What?
I didn't want you to tap back in, but you tap back in. But y'all went in.
Yeah,
Because you, Dre, shout out to Cool and Dre. I'm big on music, bro. Love music too, but I'm tapped in with y'all, you know what I mean, background and body of work. But they said something and then you was right under it. And it just...
It went crazy.
Y'all made my nigga DMs go crazy.
I was just tripping. I was just like... So Cool and Dre sent me the acapella voices and everything.
And you know, they really know music.
Yeah, I'm like,
they
bro,
really know music.
bro, I'm just tipsy, bro. We just talking shit, bro. That wasn't even supposed to go nothing. Like
That was not a real.
If you had to pick somebody that could be close to Mike vocally, who would you pick? Male or female? Because I think for me, it's only one female that I can think that's closer to Mike in vocals.
You gonna say Whitney Houston?
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it, bro.
We locked in.
That's it. Whitney.
Eric, we had Joe Budden on the podcast. He said, "Hey, you don't mention music no more. Like you done, so I'm gonna just be done. I'm gonna be done."
Shout out Drake. Shout out Mike.
Yeah. What makes it so funny is, you know what I'm saying, we from Indiana, so for you to make that tape with the 219, they was hot.
Oh yeah, everybody.
Who was the biggest rapper from Indiana?
Gibbs so far. We don't have too many.
Freddie Gibbs?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
He just dropping the project too as far.
I
Shout
fuck
out to
with Freddie
Gibbs.
Gibbs too.
Yeah, we don't
Thanks to
got too
Gibbs.
many.
I wanna go back to the, you know what I mean, to the beginning. Poor Arthur.
Yes, sir.
Who put the pill in your hands? Like when you pick it up and find a love for it.
So I grew up in Port Arthur, Texas, small town. All my family worked at refineries. So I grew up on the west side, and all my uncles, my cousins, they all played basketball. And for Texas, you know, football is big on Fridays. But when football is over, that same energy transfers to basketball. So on Friday nights growing up, there was one high school that we all went to. It's called Lincoln High School. Everybody have a Lincoln High School. And they used to win state championships and grow up. So growing up, I used to watch them and go watch them play. So I inherited from my uncles and cousins.
Okay.
But at 5 years old, that's when they all knew I was good. I had 42 points. I had 40 points in a 42-point game. And
Damn.
Yeah, I was 5 years
He
old.
wasn't passing it.
I was about to say how many assists, but never mind.
None. Yeah, I didn't know what assist was back then.
But he heals fast, baby.
5 years old, 40 points. We had 42. Another kid that I used to hang with, he scored on the other two. And after that game, I started getting treated different. You know what I'm saying? By coaches, by my uncles, by everybody. And I didn't know I had it at the time. I just thought I was just tall and I was more athletic, but that's when it started.
At damn, my memory kicking in a little bit. 95, you led them to the chip at Lincoln.
High
right?
school state championship,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was your
Junior year.
year?
Yeah, my junior year.
Oh, okay. How was that? And another question though, too.
Yeah.
It's two-part. Like, I want you to talk about that, but is there any other pros that come from Lincoln?
No. So BJ Tyler had a 2-year stint. He ended up going to Texas. Yeah, and he had a 2-year stint, but nobody. The crazy part about it is it's a town that's 15 minutes away called Beaumont, Texas. And the high school coach I had at the year we won a state championship ended up getting another kid that ended up going out of high school as well and winning the state championship as well, Kendrick Perkins.
Mm.
So we got the same high school coach. Yeah, we got the same high
We
school
talking
coach.
about Kendrick dribbling down the street.
In the
all
13s.
time.
Hey, when people don't know, when he was 16, 15, he was that big, but he was getting it off the rim and bringing it up. Like, he had all that. Before he got to Boston, he had all that, bro.
Nah, I remember him with the Oakland Soldier when him and Brian linked up at AAU. Like, he went to the league straight out of high school.
Yeah,
Kendrick Perkins was hard.
You gotta be nice.
Yeah.
So you just hooped with your guys at Lincoln when y'all won the chip? Like,
Yeah, like, we had, the guys I played with, we've been knowing each other from elementary all the way to high school. So leaving them my senior year was something I didn't want to do.
what made Coach Smith come grab you?
Well, Josh Pastner, he ended up being the coach for Memphis and Georgia Tech. He was my AAU coach. He was the same age as us, actually. And he was the coach.
I was
I was
actually
gonna say,
about
that's
that.
crazy.
Yeah, he was our coach. And, like, bro, he drove to my hometown. Let me tell you how I met Josh. So I was killing in Texas basketball, but I wasn't ranked too high. So he drove to my hometown in the middle of the ghetto during the daytime where it's crack being sold, niggas smoking, all kind of shit. He pulls up by himself. Everybody, I automatically think, it's the police.
Yeah.
Like, who he looking for? And he calls my name. So I'm like, man, I don't know you. Don't put me on blast in front of the homies, like, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, nah, my name is Josh Pastner. I go to Kingwood, I have my own AAU team. I'm like, how old are you, bro? He's like, I'm 17. Told me he had his AAU team, wanted me to come play on his team. I'm like, bro, I ain't got no money, I ain't got no car. I can't get to Houston. He drove, bro, 3 times a week from Houston, which is an hour and a half, picking me up, hour and a half back to practice, and an hour and a half back, then an hour and a half back to go to school the next day.
That's crazy.
He did this shit 3 times a week just so I can, have a chance to play AAU basketball. And his dad had a relationship with, he worked for Red Cross. He was a big wig in the Red Cross. And he had a relationship with Steve Smith. So he started coming to AAU games. And I remember trying out, this is the school year finna start, and I'm on the football field trying out for football. I'm running routes, got the pads on, I ain't thinking about basketball yet. My mom, my coach, and my uncle come around the corner. I'm like, oh shit, this can't be good. Like, take that shit off. You going to Oak Hill? I'm like, going to Oak Hill for what? We can go back to back, because I'm trying to, they're like, nah, your ass stay here, you going to jail. You know what I'm saying? Because I stayed in trouble. I stayed in trouble around that time. So I didn't see what they was doing for me at the time. You know what I'm saying? I was hard-headed. I wanted to be home with my friends. And sending me to Oak Hill was the best thing that ever happened to me.
That's crazy. Hey, we just had Smooth on.
He know.
I'm going to say, I know we had a little bit of this conversation, but who your top 5? So who your starting 5 you take from Oak Hill?
Brandon Jennings.
Okay. BJ at the 1.
Rondo. I'm sorry, I got to go small. BJ, Rondo, because they was just that good when they was there. We talking about at Oak Hill.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Melo, Josh, and KD.
It's tough.
That's crazy 5.
Though. I got to give you and Ty, though.
Ty
I got to be on par.
Ty Lawson was a problem, too.
Nasty, bro.
Yeah, Ty was a problem.
Trip Dub monster.
Ty was a
Shout out to
problem.
my nigga Ty.
Yeah, shout out to Ty Lawson.
And his squad is kept. He don't get spoken on up, but Nolan was killing out there, too.
Nolan played good out there.
Nolan is a winner.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Nolan is a winner. Shout out Nolan. Nolan is a winner. He, even that Duke, he brought that winning field. So Nolan's just a winner, but he was solid.
For sure. We got to talk about it, man. One of our favorite OGs, Mike Bibby.
Yep.
Man,
That's
was
my
his
real
vet.
brother.
That was his
That was
vet.
my vet.
What,
was my vet.
here in Atlanta?
Yep. When I first got my rookie year, he was
Burnt out, ain't he? Oh my God.
One of my
bro.
favorite people in the world, bro.
Bro, let me tell you how close me and Mike is. After me and my wife talked about that recently, when it was ended up getting married, I ended up calling the wedding off right before the wedding get ready to start. Because my wife wouldn't sign my fiance at the time was signing a prenup. And I was hurt at the time, to be honest. I was crying afterwards. I was hurt because all this stuff, my family was there. It was just a lot on me. Mike's mom came and wiped snot from my nose and from my face with her bare hands and told me I became a man. That's when I knew she really loved me. So for his mama to do that to me, that let y'all know how tight we are. You know what I'm saying? That his mama is really the reason why I made it to the NBA.
That's real.
Yeah.
That's hard, bro. How did y'all even link up, though? Like, how did y'all
So, high school, we both signed with Arizona.
Okay.
So we had the number of recruiting class that year. And the first semester, I actually stayed with him on campus because I couldn't pass the test. I wasn't even going actually to take it. I was just like, they're gonna have to just give me the grade or something. And I took the test a couple times and still couldn't pass it. Where I end up after the first semester, they had to kick me off campus.
Damn.
So my mom had got together, was like, he can't come back to Port Arthur. Like that ain't it. Like, so Mike's mama let me stay with her. And I worked out with his older brother, Dane. They was taking me to work out every day. And one morning, she woke me up. She's like, get your shoes. And Dane wasn't there. So I'm like, where we going? She's like, just get your shoes. And we in the car. She ended up driving me to the Phoenix Suns Arena where they play it now. And we walked there. I'm looking at her like, because when we drive in, like, she didn't have to say her name till, normally you got to have a pass up. She just waved at him like, you got to pull like that around this motherfucker?
Face card.
Yeah. So we come down and pull, and she, she had already talked to Danny Ainge and to bring me down there to play pickup. And Jason Kidd immediately embraced me. He ended up picking me on his team. And that's when I was young, so I was catching lives and all kind of shit. I was going crazy in there. I was high and all that, going crazy. I was raw. And after I played, Danny Ainge told me that they had one pick in the draft, the second to the last pick, but the roster was full. But they like, you played well up to date that we're going to draft you and guarantee you $250,000, but we're going to send you to CBA. Nigga, I was drafted. In my mind, I'm in the league. I didn't give a damn.
Nah,
$250,000, all that, nigga, it's good. Let's go.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But once you get in the dough, you know this, JT, once you get in the dough, you good. And I got drafted. I bounced overseas, but my name was in that system.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For getting drafted, and that's all I needed.
Okay.
And I owe that all to Mike Mom.
Nah, that's dope, bro. I didn't know Danny Ainge was there. Was Cedric Sabat was there too?
That's one of the people I fried. He don't like to talk about it because he keeps saying we was on the same team like that.
That's cap.
Man, but I fried. Put it like this.
My fault, Sid.
No, put it like this. Said if I didn't fry Sid, I fried everybody else that was there.
My man said
Yeah, I was raw.
Play with you on NBA Live.
That's my dog. That's my dog.
Yeah.
But I had a great day that day. I was young and hungry. I had a great day that day.
That's hard, bro. Okay.
A great day.
How was that overseas stint though? Like, where'd you go first?
I went to Venezuela first.
Damn.
Tell you about my first day in Venezuela, which is crazy. I get there, I automatically didn't go because I never been out the country. Being at a small town in Port Arthur, you going to Venezuela, fresh out of high school to play basketball. Like my mom was terrified. I get there the first day, they pick me up, and they taking me straight to practice, and it's like a bridge, probably like a mile ahead of us. So now when we come around the corner, the bridge is traffic, so everybody going slow. So he trying to figure out why is it traffic. When we get to under the bridge, it's a 14-year-old, little small kid, about 14, 15 years old, laying on the ground. He had just jumped off a bridge.
Damn.
That's my first day there, so I'm looking out the window seeing a dead body. My first day in Venezuela.
Damn.
I'm like, I can't take, I'm not gonna take this shit. I can't, you know what I'm saying? Call my mama, my mama a G. I'm like, Mama, as soon as I tell her everything I see, I'm like, I ain't gonna be able to do this. She's like, so what you gonna come back home and do? You ain't finna be in my house.
You better.
So I'm like, damn, I can't.
Acting the motherfucking fool.
I can't. I was, bro. I was, bro.
That nigga's acting the fool.
I was, bro. Hey, bro, to be honest, I OD'd off serve at the age of 17 twice.
Damn, bro.
Before I got to the league. So I needed a lot of change. You know what I'm saying? A lot. That's why I credit so many people, you know what I'm saying, in my life, because if I didn't have all these people, I wouldn't be here right now.
Damn,
real.
That's a real story right there.
So when you actually got on the court, 'cause that shit's crazy.
Yeah.
How was that though? Like,
In Venezuela, it was cool because, I was playing basketball and I was making money. I wasn't making much, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't with my wife then, but I made $30,000. The women were so beautiful in Venezuela, I left all my money there with them. I'm just keeping it real, dog. I had never been out the country, and you take a little ghetto nigga from Port Arthur and bring him to Venezuela where they breed Miss Americas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I lost it. I'm gonna keep focusing. I lost it. I probably came back with like $8, $10. I left it all there. You know what I'm saying? A brick of weed that had seeds. They say a brick of weed had seeds in it. It was, but you like $200. So I was getting the chick that I had to give me a pack of Newports, a box, put all the tobacco out, and stuff the weed in all of them. So I had packs of cigarettes, but it was all weed. So I was enjoying myself out there, bro. I was 18, 19. I didn't know what to do. I wasn't thinking about saving no money and going home, nothing like that, bro. It was a great experience, but my mind still was like, if I'm having fun here, imagine what I'm gonna have when I get to the league, bro. You know what I'm saying? If I can enjoy this, I can enjoy anything.
Yeah, that's dope, bro.
That's how I felt when I first went to Miami. I said, yeah. I ain't going back to that. I married a Latina. said, Bibby, I went out with Bibby, Team Dog, Fat Joe.
Oh, no. And you with Fat Joe, you just the best of the best.
Yeah, I said, oh, Lord, I like this style.
How long did you stay over there,
you.
though?
In Venezuela?
No, just overseas.
So I've been in Venezuela for 6 months. I played 2 years in Dominican Republic, won a championship there. Played in Australia, broke my foot in Australia. And I played in Cholet, France for like 2 weeks. I couldn't stand it because of the smell, and they just wasn't taking care of themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like the gym, all that stuff, like it wasn't something I wanted to be a part of.
Yeah.
How was that transitioning from, the overseas world? Now
the league.
I don't want to mess it up. Like, I think you went to New Jersey first.
Yes.
Yeah, so you went straight to New Jersey. How was that, like, transition?
Well, for me, I had broke both of my feet. The second time I broke my foot, it was the last day of cuts for the Bulls, and I made the team. Like I went from not being on the having the penny on, the penny jersey, to the last day I got on the purple, the red, the regular, like you know what I'm saying. I'm with the starters. So when you with the starters last day, when they got 2 people making the team, you basically know you're making the team. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Okay. Broke my foot the day of last cuts, going for a layup, broke my foot. Called my mom again. I'm like, but this time I was crying like a little bitch. I'm talking about balling. Like, maybe this ain't it. You know what I'm saying? I broke both of my feet. Like, I'm going through all this shit. Maybe I got to do something else. And it wasn't nothing else for me to do because I wasn't smart. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't prepared to go to school and get a job and no shit like that. She's like, so what you going to do? You going to come home, you going to heal up, and you're going to get back out there.
Mama a G for real.
Nah, she a G. She wouldn't let me sit in that shit. You know what I'm saying? She wouldn't let me sit in that shit. Even though she was hurt too, because she seen it on me. Like, I was there though. You know what I'm saying? I was there, bro. I'm finna make the team. I'm here. All the hard work is over. I made it. And that shit happened the day of. And I was devastated for a while, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I stayed home. I didn't play basketball for like 8 months. Didn't do nothing.
Damn.
And I didn't think I ever play again.
Oh, okay.
That's crazy.
You go from that feeling to being an NBA champion is damn near crazy though. So what made you start hooping again? Like, obviously you said your mom was pushing you,
well,
but like...
I got an opportunity to play summer league with Vancouver. I got an opportunity to play, Mike had went to Vancouver. Yep. And I went out there with Mike, and I ended up playing summer league with them. And I was busting Sharif Abdul-Rahim ass. That's my boy. But I was hungry, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was hungry. You know what I'm saying? I was hungry, and I was out there shining, preseason shining, practice shining, and they cut me. I'm like, God damn! Like, what I gotta do, bro? Like, is it? I'm starting to learn the game too, though. The politics, the political side of basketball. It ain't about how good you is. You know what I'm saying? You gotta fit in with the team, and they want you to buy in. And I wasn't buying in to shit at that time. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't coachable or none of that. I was just raw. Give me the ball, get out the way. Let me compete against my man. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know how to run plays or none of that shit. So they was right keep it funky. They was right for cutting me. Because I was just a raw basketball player. I didn't know how to play the game yet. You know what I'm saying? But as time passed, I played in summer league with a couple other teams, and I ended up getting an invite to camp with New Jersey. And that's all because Stephon Marbury and Kenny Martin.
Steph.
Yeah, I ended up going to the pre-camp, and I ended up playing in Steph and Kenny. Kenny got drafted #1 that year. And they came and watched us practice, and were like, bring him to camp. Byron was asking, like, bring him to camp. And me and Ken, Byron didn't know, but me and Ken already knew each other from being from Texas. Ken just wasn't, I think he's a year younger than me, and he had an injury going into that year. So he broke his foot.
Yeah, he broke his foot.
And still got drafted #1. And that's why he wasn't practicing. So, but anyway, they got me in. And once I got in, everything worked out for me. I had #1, you got the #1 pick, and the starting point guard on your side.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to go wrong.
Who showed you the ropes? What was that vet that grabbed you on
it was stuff, bro. So, me being from Texas, we used to have the starch down pants, like where them bitches can stand up with the creases.
He was out of pocket.
So, look,
hold on. Before we go to
Stay flow.
My shit kicking in now. You went to some workout, and did you work out with somebody in New York, and the motherfucker said you was in the gym and like literally took your pants off, paused, and like sat them up, and they really stood up like
Al Harrington.
Yeah.
So I told y'all. So look, I'm getting ready to come in the draft. This I knew Phoenix was drafting me, and they flew me out to New Jersey to work out in New Jersey gym with this guy named I forgot his name, but he was working out Al Harrington at the time. This is my first time meeting Al, like 16, 17. This nigga the biggest dude I ever seen in my life. I'm like, this nigga in high school? And we ended up working out together. He asked me to work out with him, so I wasn't planning on working out, so I had on some jeans. Told y'all, we can take some. My shit was starched down. I'm talking about, I pulled them bitches off and just stood them up. That stay flow was in them. I just stood them up, bro. I showed them to practice one day, and Steph was like, oh, no. That nigga Steph took me. This is a true story, dog.
Yeah.
Steph took me, bought me an Escalade. This when Escalades first came out, bought me like 10 pairs of Timbs, baggy jeans. He bought me the whole swag. He like, man, take that shit off. He made me take my jeans off and left, and they threw them in the trash at practice.
As they should.
Nigga, you better not wear no more Stay Flow jeans out here. I'm like, shit, that's the shit in Texas.
Yeah, since we here, because nigga, I ain't gonna front. I used to starch my shit too.
Okay, let's go.
Real shit though, my shit never stood up no. How the fuck was you ironing the pants, nigga?
We put our shit in the cleaners. And you say heavy starch. You want heavy starch. Yeah, when you put it so starch, you can see the iron print on the bitches. You can see the iron print on the bitches. That's just how we did it in this house, boy. With the Air Max. Yeah. With the Air Max. With the 95. Back in the days, off the way you from. When you had jeans on, you flipped that bottom. With the yeah, that cup. You got a cup. And then your pants too big, boys used to hit it with this one. And fold it over. That was DJ. You used to do that one? Yeah, that was the one.
Yeah, okay.
That's
I was like,
funny.
damn, I remember that story. Y'all got it though.
That's a stay flow, man.
When you get the jersey, you start playing, like, what's that year for you where it, like, switched? Because the Steven Jackson I know, I don't remember jersey and stuff. I know you from Bobcats.
Yeah.
I know you from Golden State, you know, the Spurs and shit. But me was the Bobcats, because you was averaging 20, you was cooking. But when was that year for you where it clicked?
But see, that's the difference. You played the game, you know the game. I would agree with you because that was my best years.
Yeah.
That was my best years playing basketball. But in Jersey, it clicked because when I got there, Byron wasn't fucking with me. And I ended up starting the first game of the season. I ended up making the rookie all-star game.
Yeah.
I'm leading all rookies in scoring, even the number one pick that's on my team. I'm leading all scoring going into the rookie game. I come back from the rookie game, I don't play no more the rest of the season.
Why you think that?
I have no idea. So for me, this is what I think. So Byron had a son named Thomas Scott that was the same age as me. And he was there around the time. So I hung with him. I was the youngest of him, so I hung with him a lot. And his wife basically treated me like a son. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if he thought that I was hitting on his wife or something like that, but that's the only thing I could think of. Damn. Because the animosity that he showed to just stop playing me with no kind of excuse, you know what I'm saying? Don't even talk to me about it. Like, I thought it had to be personal. You know what I'm saying? And his wife was just, she was a mother to me because I was still young and she felt like I needed some guidance. And my mom appreciated it. Yeah. But I think he took it the wrong way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I got a story about when you played on the Bobcats. I'm going to let y'all get to there because you won a championship with the Spurs and you did your thing.
No, fuck that shit. Bobcats was fun,
so, you know, when you a rookie, you don't play. I didn't play. So I'm talking shit at the end of the bench. So I just yelled shit out. I can't remember who the point guard of y'all team was. I think it might have been Raymond Felton. It was Ray Felton. He went to the basketball team. I was like, hell no. Nah. And he looked at the end of the bench. He went, shut your ass up. But I'm laughing because now I got him pissed off. Like, I'm getting under your skin. I
can't play like that either. I can't play like when I'm mad. I can't play like that.
Shut your ass up. So I'm like, I'm gonna keep talking. So next time he come to the sideline. I say something else. Like, that shit off. He with us, you know, talking shit. But they start ignoring me and shit. So now I'm standing up, doing all the antics. I ain't playing, so I'm trying to entertain myself, really. So it gets to the last shot of the game, right?
You're one of the best storytellers.
This nigga, so he got the wall on the wing by our bench. Yeah. So I'm like, it's Mo Evans. I'm like, Mo, lock that shit up, man. He gets nothing. He jab, one dribble, game, right? Hit the game winner. I think he ran on the stands.
I jumped on the thing?
Yeah, he ran on the stands. I'm like, oh shit, he about to come for me. Like, I ran to the back of the locker room. I was like, I ain't about to watch this shit. I come back out. Mo was like, shut the fuck up. I was like, I ain't gonna say nothing else.
That was my only game win in my career, too.
Oh, damn.
That was the only one, dog. That was the only one. A walk-off.
Yeah,
that was a walk-off. That was my only walk-off,
he hit the shot.
And Jeff Crazy.
I remember I ran to the back like, oh, shit. Mo came back there and said, shut the fuck up. I was like, I ain't gonna say nothing else, bro.
Who else was coach you on that Bobcat?
Gerald Wallace. Gerald Wallace would get to it.
So he ended up making an All-Star. I think I should have made it because shit changed when I got there, but I was happy for him because that was really my partner in crime. Like, I felt like I was back with Ron Artest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With Gerald on that wing. We arguing about who guarding him, you know what I'm saying? I love having another guy that's going to compete on the wing like that. Like, playing with Ron was the best ever, bro. Ron Artest, like, I would never have a teammate that can dominate on both ends of the court every night if he wanted to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Ron is somebody who I feel like, as a team, the only teammate that could have won MVP and Defensive Player of the Year in the same year.
Damn.
Sure. And we here with it. Listen, we all Naptown babies, man.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? We was locked in on that Pacer stuff. Man, that day that happened, nobody could believe that shit happened.
Nah.
At all.
I couldn't even believe it either, bro, to be honest.
That was our championship year, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Swear to God.
Thank you, bro.
I stand on it, bro.
played
We were smacking the 04 Pistons that year, bro. They
We
did
were
not want
14 and 5 at the
time.
time.
I
They
played
didn't
on the
want
Pacers
smoke, bro.
before, and that organization, everybody knew that was the year. Like, even when I came on the team, they didn't think we was winning no championship. It was a good year.
After
was
these
hurt, bro.
niggas,
Yeah, they knew
I was
that
hurt
was the
for
year.
Reggie, too, because that was the year for us to win it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That shit, that one little shit happened in 5 minutes, fucked up our whole season, bro. We was beating the shit out of them, too.
Blowout.
y'all was cracking everybody.
Beating the shit out of everybody, dog. We was.
I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie. Pacers might never win a chip again. I mean, had an opportunity to get close like that. I mean, obviously PG and them did.
They
but
went straight white after these.
That was the
niggas.
best team to me. I know they went to the finals with Reggie and them, but the team we had,
No, y'all was the best team.
y'all had killers.
Y'all had killers.
but from all the way around though, from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like Jeff Foster, Jermaine O'Neal, Ron Artest, me, Reggie Miller, Jamal Tinsley. Who we had? Scott Pollard on the sideline. We had fucking Fred Jones. We had a mob, bro. We had a solid mob. I didn't see nobody beating us in no 7-game series at all. With a Ron Artest in his right mind?
Oh, yeah.
Nah, we wasn't happy.
Nah, y'all, that was the year. I just remember from that fight because Fred Jones, he used to be in Indy a lot. He used to live there for a minute. I used to always mess with him. He would come hoop at the gym and shit. When he had that broom I said, Fred, everybody else whooping ass, man. What the fuck you doing, Fred?
Sweeping.
Fred weaved. Ben Brother ended up, if y'all look at the film, Ben Brother, because I think Ben had just lost somebody in their family before the game. Ben Brother had ended up right behind Fred and tried to knock his head off.
Bro, he had him ISO.
He turned into Pernell Whitaker. Fred got out of the way of all them shits. He didn't get hit. And it was a big boy. He throwing them big boy punches too. Like, can't move his arms.
Shout out to my guy, Fred.
And it's
Fred
crazy
Jones.
because if you look at the videos at the time when they was paying it to everything happening, everybody else, you know, saying emotion. But Fred was in the stands ducking for his life. He was like, damn.
My thing was, why even go out there? You know what I'm saying? Why even go on and say it to me? And like, I really don't feel like we should have got suspended. Like Ron, maybe. But then again, if you think about, okay, if somebody, we out at a restaurant and somebody throw a beer in your face, that's assault.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? You can press charges on them.
Yeah.
Right.
Not if you're a black athlete.
Yeah.
I got you.
Not if you're a black athlete, you can't. You know what I'm saying? We was at work, bro. You know what I'm saying? Anybody else get assaulted at work, they're not getting in trouble. Why would we get in trouble? Because we defended ourselves. Now, I have to say this too. When you look at the tape, I got suspended 30 games, got fined $3 million.
Damn.
Right? So if you look at the tape, I ran up 6 rows to get, and I grabbed Ron. If I was on some bullshit, I could have hit somebody on row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I wasn't on. I went up and I grabbed Ron immediately. Look at the tape. As soon as I grab him, they throw another beer in his face. That's the dude I hit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't feel like I shouldn't have got suspended for defending my teammate and being in the, you know what I'm saying? I didn't go, if I went up there in the first row, hit a nigga, second row, hit a nigga, like, okay, yeah, kick his ass out the league. I didn't do that.
I ain't gonna lie, you became a legend in our neighborhood, bro. Nigga, for real, you and J.O., because when J.O. hit dude and he slipped.
Boy, if he didn't slip, bro, he might have
And
killed
he
that nigga,
still left on the stretcher.
Yeah.
The dude, J.O. slipped and the dude still left on the stretcher,
That's
bro.
crazy,
That's
bro.
how crazy. I'm glad he didn't. Oh my God, dog. Can you imagine J.O. teeing up and lining somebody up, dog?
Man, what?
He probably killed that dude.
No,
Yeah,
straight
he
up,
probably-
bro, he been dead.
But
What play kicked that off though? I don't even remember what happened.
They pushed him around.
So Ron was wrong.
Yeah.
So I'm at the free throw line.
Yeah,
Look at the game. I'm at the free throw line. I'm gonna tell y'all some shit that a lot of people don't know. I'm at the free throw line. I'm shooting the free throw. All I hear is, you can get your foul back.
Damn.
And Jamal Tinsley telling that to Ron Artest. I'm like, man, what? No, bro, don't tell him that. So I'm like, fuck it. I go, you know what? I thought I hit him. make the free throw. I ran back. Look at the tape. I ran back fast and jumped and guarded Ben.
Yeah.
Just so Ron couldn't foul him. I'm guarding Ben. I'm just letting Ben go score with the time running out. Go ahead. I'm just playing token defense. I ain't fouling him. Go score. Ron come from out of nowhere and foul him hard. Boom. I'm like, oh. Ben turned around and got 10 times bigger, nigga. Just started swelling up like the Incredible. I'm like, ooh. He just, that nigga, boom. That nigga Ron, I thought Ron's head came off.
Damn.
That nigga pushed Ron's shit back so fast, dog. I'm to my God, I've never seen a nigga put his hands in somebody's face like that, dog. And Ron just, he tried to get himself together. I know he was kind of woozy. He had to be. He tried to get himself, we ended up breaking it up. But if Ron would have never came over and fouled Ben, I was guarding him. Yeah. The game would have ran out, we'd have been out of there, you know what I'm saying? But Jamal says he told it. Bro, get your foul back from last year, something in the finals that I had no,
nothing to do
you know what
with.
I'm saying? I didn't know nothing about it. And I ended up in that shit, and that's how all that shit started, dog. That shit should have never happened.
That's crazy.
Fuck, bro.
That's crazy.
I want to talk about them Spurs teams, though, because you played, to me, with the best power forward to ever do this shit.
I agree with you on that.
Like, how was that playing? I know it was a couple fuck niggas on the team. You ain't got to say that name if you don't want to, but...
If you don't want to. Don't listen to this nigga. That's Jamal Tennessee right there.
I'm with you. I know I keep it funky.
Yeah. You ain't got to speak on them niggas. Fuck them. But
Yeah.
how was that playing for Pop, bro? One of the greatest
So
coaches
I say this and people think I'm crazy, but Pop is not a great coach.
Hold on, bro.
He's a great leader.
I respect.
You know what I'm saying? See, if you look at the Spurs teams and look at all the coaches that come under Pop that's head coaches somewhere else. Look at all the guys that came in the Spurs organization that was film guys, that's GMs and president of teams, Sam Presti and all these guys, right? All over the league. So Pop is a great leader. When you play for the Spurs teams, when you look at the timeouts, Pop has when I was there, it was an offensive coach and a defensive coach. My offensive coach was Mike Budenholzer. He'd been coach of the year 2 years already. Mike Brown, that was your guy.
Yep.
Mike Budenholzer. Mike Brown in Sacramento. He was the defensive coach. So during timeouts, they meet, but Bud comes in when it's offense. During timeout, Mike comes in. That's why I say Pop is not a great coach. He's a great leader. He leads the organization from the top where everybody from the GM to the ball boys to the camera guys, everybody's thinking championship or bust. Yeah. Right? And you go to a lot of organizations where the leader of the organization doesn't have the power to have everybody buying into that. That's why I say he's the best leader. Okay. Because he can bring any coaches in there, make them look good, and send them off somewhere else with their head coaches. He got a guy that was the film guy when I was there. He's the head coach of the Utah Jazz now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So Pop, that's why I say he's a leader. He's not a great coach. He brings great coaches under him, but he's a great leader. And I don't think he's a better leader in the NBA.
Yeah.
Damn.
But my time there was a blessing because I learned how to be a professional. I learned the NBA is more than just playing basketball. I learned how to prepare. You know what I'm saying? I learned how to be a man. Because Steve Smith, he showed me how to be a man, him and David Robinson. But not having Tim Duncan there, I don't think I ever would have played. I wouldn't have got an opportunity to be on the court. When I first got there, everybody don't know Tim is an action junkie. So he liked playing paintball. He got a thing, he had a case full of guns. Like he do UFC training. Like he one of those action type guys. He liked action. So when I first got there, he needed somebody to go play paintball with him. Yeah, I know, that's right up my alley. You know what I'm saying? Shoot that niggas out.
You should have threw that nigga jeans. Since we talking about throwing jeans away, though. You should have threw that nigga jeans away.
Packed all his shit. And them sandals. And them sandals he used to wear.
MVP pick is crazy.
That's the worst one ever, bro.
The worst MVP pick ever.
That lets you know he didn't give a fuck, bro.
Nah, respect, though, yeah.
He liked to play paintball, so I showed up paintball with Dickies on, Chuck. He's like, bro, you gotta have some comfortable shoes. Like, this ain't, so we showed him like we can do a drive-by. He's like, nah, this ain't it, bro. You gotta get elbow pads. So I used to go play with him. So training camp, this is a funny story. So we go play, and like, I ain't scared of shit. Like, I really ain't. Besides God, I ain't scared of no human. I ain't scared of nothing. That's just my problem. That's why I've probably been so much shit. Yeah. And the name of the game is you got to go grab the flag in the middle. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, ain't nobody gonna go grab the flag. Y'all niggas scary. Fuck that. I dropped my gun, hauled ass, teach. Oh, fuck that. I ain't scared. So I'm just start playing. So I didn't know they had masks that don't fog up. I'm not hip to that. I'm just out here trying to have fun on some ghetto shit. My mask fogged up. I got to run up the steps. So I'm boom, boom, nigga shoot me. Nigga, I got it. Nigga, I missed the last step and my mask slide up.
Ah, man.
Boom! Ooh, nigga, blood everywhere, nigga. My mouth, I'm talking, my shit so swollen, nigga. There's blood everywhere. My tooth done went through my lip.
Damn.
All kind of shit, right? So I slide my mask down, and I'm running down trying to tell the niggas, I hit my mouth. These niggas shoot me. I'm like, man, hold up, man. So look, they shoot me, and they think it's paint, but it's blood, and it took over all my whole shirt. So I'm like, man, stop, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm bleeding for real, so we gotta go to practice the next day. I'm in there with Tim, we lifting weights, Pop coming in. What happened? Just when Tim fuck with me. I'm like, man, I was playing at the house with my homeboys, slap boxing, you know what I'm saying? Straight up lied. Tim thought I was finna say, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Straight up lied to Pop. Nigga, you know, Pop knew I was lying. He knew that shit. Ever since then, Tim vouched for me. During practice, I wasn't playing. I was on practice squad. Put me on the first 5 with him and Dave. He telekept. So Seattle, we playing in Seattle one day. This be like 25 games into the season. I'm coming off the bench. I'm averaging about 18 off the bench at the time.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm killing.
To it.
Yeah, getting to it off the bench. You know what I'm saying? Playing probably like 25 minutes. And Pop called me like, come to my room. I'm like, oh. I get in his room, Tim in there. I'm like, yep. They know. We're gonna start you tonight. Okay.
You weren't even thinking about it.
I wasn't even thinking about basketball, nigga. I just think I'm gonna get kicked off the team. We're gonna start you tonight. You know, you've been playing well, I'm like, okay, cool. But that wasn't the hardest part. I told y'all Steve Smith was my OG.
Right.
So I was taking his spot.
Oh.
So, you know, I walk in the locker room, I'm like, I walk by him, I don't even want to speak to him. I'm like, this the OG, like, I don't know how he gonna feel. That nigga see, like, hold up, nah, hey, you rooting for me, I'm rooting for you the same way. Like, when he was a real, I was like,
That's
nah,
real.
don't do that. I'm rooting for you just the way you rooting. No, it ain't personal, you know what I'm saying? I didn't understand that. I wasn't a professional then, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But for him to do that, it gave me the confidence to go out there and play. So shout out to Steve Smith, but that's how I ended up really getting on the court and getting a chance to play was because of Tim, because Tim kept vouching for me.
What year was that?
This was 03.
Yep.
Bro, did you won a chip?
And that finals was crazy. I remember you having one of the coldest in and outs ever. Like, I was aware who he was.
I fucked Kenyon Martin.
One of the hardest in and outs on the bench I ever seen in my life.
Oh my God. And I'm not like TJ. I ain't the greatest handler.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can control my shit, but some shit will come out every now and then. Just off instinct. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying. Them niggas do that shit on purpose. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? My shit just came off instinct.
Yeah.
I remember that
shit too.
I was like, that was one of the hardest in-outs I ever seen in my life. That was crazy. But man, like you said, we Naptown babies, and y'all was going crazy in the city at the same time. The coast was going crazy.
Yeah.
How was that, the nightlife in the city? Because the city ain't been the same since, but how was that energy in the city when the coast is killing, y'all killing, and everybody was outside?
And J.O. had a club. So we
Seven.
actually had our own club. Every night.
Yes, sir.
Oh man, shout out Edrin James.
Seven.
Shout out Edrin
He
James,
pretty
Pat McAfee, Bob Sanders.
Bob Sanders.
Oh, the whole nine.
The first crash
What was
out.
the linebacker name?
Kato Jones.
No.
Not Gary.
Dwight Freeney. the other one.
Brackett.
Gary Brackett?
No.
No, Gary wasn't there yet.
His name started with an M. Oh, the line.
Mathis.
Robert
Yeah,
Mathis. Shout out
yeah.
Robert Mathis. That was my dog today. We was all out together, bro. That was my first. That's probably the only time that I've been in the city where it's a football team.
Yeah.
And we hung together every night. I didn't do that in no other city. That team, those two teams were basically like family, bro, because we supported each other. You know what I'm saying? I think I stayed right next door to Tony Dungy.
Damn.
The night I got hit by the car, that was the first person at my house. When I got home from getting stitched up, he was the first person to knock on my door, Tony Dungy. So I think just the fact that a lot of the guys stayed in the same neighborhoods and we support each other, it was just dope. And then there was a lot of guys on their team that grew up like us. You know what I'm saying? Edrin James, they grew up from the struggle too, so it was a great connection, bro.
You ever hit Riverside on a Sunday?
I sure did.
They was on 38th Street. Them niggas was in traffic. Y'all was really
I used to
outside.
see y'all all the time. I said, oh yeah, these niggas ain't gonna make it.
Hey, phantoms everywhere. Hey, foreign cars everywhere. We was
Them car
this the
shows
craziest part though,
crazy,
CJ.
bro.
That's so crazy.
We had a sheriff came to my house. Jail had a sheriff come to my house and give all of us gun license.
After the situation
Before
over.
the shootout.
Oh.
That's why I felt like that. Nigga had a gun license. I'm Billy the Kid.
That nigga's
Nigga.
untouchable.
Yeah,
I didn't
man,
know
I'm
that.
gonna get off. finna get off.
And it was crazy as a kid at that time growing up. Like, you would see Jamal Tinsley in the randomest places. Fresh
At
as
the
hell.
mall, bro.
Fresh as hell. Fresh white tee, fresh forces, fresh jeans.
His brother used to cut my hair, nigga.
He wore a fresh pair of ones. JT even practiced in the fresh pair of ones one day.
Solid.
That's crazy.
Untied.
How was that like playing with him? He's
Underrated
another
PG.
point guard for sure. That's super underrated. He was damn near, to me, before Ray for Austin, like the N1 type of player. You know what I'm saying? So how was that playing with Jamal?
One of the best post-up guards you could ever play against. His post game was underrated. And as far as his passing and ball handling, you ain't finna find too many guys that's gonna do the playground shit in the game
bro.
that he would do. You know what I'm saying? He'll post up and turn around and throw it through the guy's legs on the block. Or right down to on the box. One dribble through his legs and like he was doing stuff like that. So he was probably the most, besides Baron Davis, the most creative person with the ball that I played with. Like he's very underrated. I just think because he the way he played, it was slow.
Yeah.
He didn't give the effort all the time on defense and like that, so people kind of knocked him for that.
Yeah.
But as far as talent, he had it all.
How tall was Jamal?
6'2".
Yeah, he looked probably
6'2".
same height or a little taller than
He
me.
looked real little on the
Not
on the court.
athletic, just got the ball on the string.
That move.
That boy had an eye, though. He could pass like a mug.
Especially with the coach he was playing under. For him to play the way he played under that coach at the time,
Yeah,
because LB wasn't going for that.
yeah.
So for him to get that up, that's why I know, we got something in the city.
Yeah, Maul was
Outside
true.
of Tim Duncan, who the best player you ever played with? Tim got to be one.
Tim is the best I played with. If I have to go, it's out of Ron and J.O. I got Baron number 3, but it's out of Ron and J.O. for 2 because I seen Ron do some amazing things on that court. Like, it's just dominate on both sides of the court.
Yeah.
And I seen Jermaine damn near get 70 points, you know what I'm saying, in one night. So
People sleep on J.O.
now J.O. used to get buckets. The broad don't happen. He's in the Hall of Fame already.
That's a fact.
100%.
The broad don't happen with Ron. Ron's a Hall of Famer.
Nah,
So-
I give you that. I want to talk about that Warriors team, though. Yeah, that's probably, I don't know, I ain't going to say the most fried team, but on record, y'all.
That's the
most
burn.
fried team,
If we're not the most burnout team in NBA
I like
history,
to say,
then the Indiana team. It had to be one of them two. It had to be one of them two. Bro.
Hey, bro.
The Golden State team was probably the most burnout team ever in life.
Y'all made
man.
basketball fun, though. Like, watching y'all, I was like, damn, that looked fun.
But just imagine a whole bunch of people you grew up knowing in high school, y'all ended up on the same NBA team.
Yeah, that's
Then
fun.
y'all got a coach
Donnie.
that the first day I get there, this is how he tell me and BD we captains. He brings us to this little hole in the wall. Talking about, I'm going to take you out to this little hole in the wall bar to play shuffleboard. Who knows what shuffleboard is? Niggas don't know what that is, right? I'm like, cool, whatever. We get there, it's with the sand, the little metal balls, and you slide it, you know what I mean? So we didn't play this shit at all. This nigga got a bottle of scotch and got me and BD pissing drunk. I'm talking about to the me and BD blinking our eyes, and as we had like the 5th shot, he tapped us up. Larry, come on, Larry. Hey, you guys are captains. And he stumbled out. We rolled with him. we caught the driver from and him and Larry. So they left me and BD sitting at the bar like, nigga, I'm talking about drunk, because I don't drink scotch.
Yeah.
We sitting there wasting like, I guess we captains. And we had to find our way home. So that day, we knew that we fuck with coach.
Yeah.
Bro,
That's real.
when we took our last drug test, me and BD coming out the locker room with our pink slip, because they give you a pink slip after you take the test. My head coach is out like this.
So
Giving us high fives and come on, yeah. We already smoking because we live in the same building. But he giving us high fives and shit. That's lets you.
That's fire.
I'm just trying to explain to y'all how our team was. You know what I'm saying? Me and Al, best friends. When we got there, Monte Ellis didn't have a tattoo. Look at him now. Whole body tattoo. He had one tattoo. That was Matt. That was Matt's fault right there. Matt Barnes did that to Monte.
Is that you and Matt first time linking up?
Yep. So that's how me and Matt became close. When his mom died,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? I stayed with him the whole time. You know what I'm saying? We really became brothers. His mama died fast too from cancer. And instead of me going home doing those little break shit, I just stayed with him. So that's how our bond started. It didn't start with the podcast. It started way before that.
Yeah.
In Golden State. But that team, bro, it was just a whole bunch of guys that been knowing each other. We get a chance to play together. We didn't think we was gonna make the playoffs and no shit like that. We was just hungry. And playing hard and playing for each other, good shit happened.
Y'all was going out every night.
Every night, bro. It's not one city. But let me tell y'all the story of New Year's. We in Houston on New Year's. We had just beat the Rockets, right? So this is a typical night with us. It's New Year's. We beat the Rockets. We in the club. It's about club like an hour or two for being closed.
Yeah.
By this time, our whole team is drunk. So everybody has a role. So I done passed out the bandana. So everybody got on red bandanas. I don't know why I just men beat these trip out. We make everybody wear red bandanas, right? Okay. Matt is the drunk, pretty white boy. So we all drunk. Niggas in white beaters, he run around ripping niggas' white beaters off. Like on some school days type shit. I don't know, old school, some drunk white boy shit. He ripping our shirts off. Some non-niggas in there, half niggas drunk, half white beaters on, half off, right?
Yeah.
So normally, it's my job to find Baron Davis. If you don't find Baron Davis, it's gonna be a night that we're gonna remember or we're gonna regret it.
Yeah.
So I end up getting too fucked up while I lose Baron. And I get tapped by one of my homeboys, like, bro, look your boy. I'm like, where he at? And he on his way to the DJ booth. I'm like,
DJ BD.
yeah, so look, soon as he grabbed the microphone, my homeboy Capo attacked, BD finna get us all indicted. He said, BD finna get us all indicted. So I said, oh, shit. So he grabbed the mic, stopped the music. Hey, we the Warriors. We come to your city. We take y'all bitches. We beat y'all team. What's up, Barnes Wells and Luther Head? Because they was in the club. What's up, Barnes Wells? We gang bang. And he paused. And we sell drugs. We like, oh, no. Capo, I told you, Pop. I told you. We like, oh, man, somebody go get this nigga out. This is New Year's in Houston, bro. So look, and we sell drugs. Bro, hold on. This for the top it off, though. We get outside. Yeah. Police everywhere. The police is everywhere. You know what I'm saying? People outside, they had a fight or something. So we all coming out, we deep, and the police saying something to us. This nigga B tells the police, stand down. I am an honorary captain. I have this under control. Stand down, dog. This nigga told HPD to stand down. I am an honorary captain, dog. We was out there dying, dog. That was one of the best nights but that's the type of nights you used to have every night, dog. Every night. Everybody had a different nick. We used to call it J. Rich Don Julio, because that was his favorite drink.
Back then.
We was drinking shit out the bottle back then. Yeah. We was
I don't know, because I heard them stories about y'all, but I just didn't know how y'all got up and still went out and handled business.
Miami.
Every night.
We play in Orlando. We beat Orlando. We fly straight to Miami on a back-to-back.
Yeah.
We stay out to 7:30 in the morning, the whole team. We all just go straight from the club to the bus. We get on the bus. Eric, at the time, he's one of the best trainers in the league for the Warriors. So he brought all our stuff on the bus. So everybody on the bus with the clothes they had on from the game. Orlando.
No, that's crazy.
We go to shoot around. Nelly walk out. There's about 2 people on the court shooting. Everybody else dozing off, smelling like alcohol. He's like, hold on, bring it in. We bring it in. He like, make him get back on the bus. And we better win tonight. 1 by 30. This D Wade and them.
That's crazy.
1 by 30.
I thought we partied when I was a rookie on Atlanta with Biggie and them. Y'all different.
Yeah, that's what I said. I didn't know if you was comfortable talking about that, but I just hear about y'all, bro. That's what made me sponge to y'all, because I'm a Friday. I'm like, yeah, fuck, the NBA is a joke. We
live. Now, I ain't gonna lie, though. If I would have took the game more serious, I probably would have had a couple all-star games, you know what I'm saying, without the brawl shit, but I don't change it for nothing because I enjoyed my career, bro. You know what I'm saying? I enjoyed it.
You're a legend.
And I played with some solid brothers, too.
How was that? Can you speak on that Maverick series, though?
For me, bro, I watched that series a lot because I didn't get the credit from the team for what I did. I saved us in the Western Conference Finals. I saved us, bro. Ginobili was the only person that really was being solid. Tony wasn't playing well because they had to bring Speedy Claxton in. Yeah. Tim was getting doubled, so he really couldn't get off. And Dave was old. They weren't really doing that. So if you look at the games, I'm making all the big shots. Even when we going through droughts, I'm the only one scoring. So when it came to Game 6, when they ended up putting Steve Kerr in and hit those 4 threes, it was big for us. Yeah. But look at the whole game. I carried us the whole game and was still making big shots for them to give him the MVP at the end of the game. Like, that shit crushed me. And the only reason that I don't talk about this shit a lot because Ginobili came to me when I was in my locker. I was about to start crying, but he came and was like, bro, you deserved an MVP. For him to tell me that, I was cool.
That's right.
Because that was the only person on the court that whole series that was riding with me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it meant a lot, but I watched that series a lot, bro, because I don't feel like I got the credit I deserved for that series. I was busting their ass. And I was high every game. Every game. Every game.
Nah, you're a legend. Now, I want to talk about that Maverick series with you with Golden State, though.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I thought you were talking about the one with the Spurs. So that one was special because if a lot of people don't know, Don Nelson was suing them.
Oh, damn.
You know, he had some contract shit with Mark Cuban.
Oh.
So he was suing them during that time.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So his whole idea was, every time I play Dallas, I want to beat them. I don't care about nothing else. And he knew Dirk's game better than anybody. So he gave us the blueprint. Make him go right. If he go left, he got so much, he can the fade away, he got out. But if going right, he don't even want to put the ball down.
Damn.
So me and Matt made sure we made him go right every time, and we was super physical with him. You know what I'm saying? Dirk wasn't super physical. If you let him get that shot off, that's your ass. Nothing you can do.
Shit,
you know what I'm saying? There's nothing you can do. And he won MVP that year.
Yeah.
He was the MVP that year. That was the best team in the West. So I just think Donnie Nelson prepared us so well for them, you know what I'm saying? Because that's all. Because after we beat them, he didn't care about the rest of the season. Nigga, we was preparing ourselves for the second round against Utah. He didn't give a fuck. He was showing up with 4 cigars in his pocket, 8 in the morning. He got drinking beer and shit. He didn't give a damn, dog, after he beat Dallas.
That was his championship.
That was his chip, bro. And we understood. That's why we want to win so hard. But if we don't have Baron Davis, the way he played game one, we don't win that series in Dallas. He went crazy that game one, bro. Like 30-some points. Like all his shots was timely.
Bro, he cold. He's one of the coldest point guards ever.
Yeah, that's my nigga. Shout out to my nigga Phil Cole. He loved.
Yeah, he the one told me. I ain't watched the NBA like that, and him and Gilbert Arenas was some of the first point guards I watched.
BD don't get hurt, he might go down as top 10 point guard ever. He don't get hurt.
I agree, bro.
Because athleticism, he had it all.
He could score. That's why I like him.
Yeah, he had the body of work.
He was mad I said he had a BBL, but...
Yeah, nah, he did. He know he did. He know he did.
Turn around. Had the light bulb. He had a wife turner on when you done that shit.
That nigga BD just showed up in practice with his knee braces on top of his sweat.
OG for real. Man, so this is what I started fucking. I used to watch you do the show with Skip Bayless and shit, and you used to go on there and be real. And I remember one time you talked about everybody you was better than. And everybody was mad at you. And I was like, nah, he just confident as fuck. But what
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. And like, I didn't have a better career than Ray Allen. But if you look at the games I played against a lot of these people, I balled out.
Yeah.
A lot of we might not have won the game, but my matches with a lot of these people who y'all look up to, I bust they ass a lot of nights and locked them up. And you can go look at the games. I'm not making it up. I'm not, like I said, I didn't have better careers than these people, but I'm a competitor. And when it came to the game, I wasn't a better shooter than Ray Allen, but I better post-up player. I passed better. I was a better defender. I was a lot of things better than him on the court. You know what I'm saying? So as a player, people understand that. As a fan, they're like, oh, you just hating, but I did it in real time.
Yeah, I don't think you was hating. That's just, you know.
And I admit they had better careers than me. I didn't have a better career than Vince either. But Vince will tell you, I had some great games against him.
But they don't understand it's different when you just be like, let's go hoop, roll the ball out. Like, it's a bunch of people that probably bust my ass. They probably didn't have a better career than me.
But it ain't too many people can stay in front of you. So that they lose right there.
Yeah, but if you just roll like Jordan Crawford, like that's my man. But if you roll the ball out, say let's just go hoop.
Yeah,
he'll fuck around and give you 50.
Yes, he will. He can score.
Yeah, but like
I seen him do it in Big Three.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like he'll roll the ball out, and he'll get buckets. Ain't a lot of people can outscore
Ray
him.
Allen was a motherfucker though, bro.
He was, bro.
He was.
In Milwaukee.
Down, and I love you, Jack. That nigga Jesus Shuttlesworth.
He was the truth.
He's crazy.
No, he was the truth.
For him to transition his career from, because we grew up Milwaukee Bucks, supersonic, Ray Allen, and for him to go strictly just shooter, I remember, you know what I mean? I don't know how he was off the court, but Jesus Shuttlesworth
He was cold.
was thing.
He was athletic.
Bro, and he
Duncan shit.
He low-key had a handle to pull up off the dribble. He was the
Supersonic
first
Ray
pull
Allen
up.
was cold.
Milwaukee.
With
Milwaukee
another
Ray was
Milwaukee Ray was out of control.
Him and Big Dog was
Bro,
going crazy.
he was scoring 25 a night with another nigga, Rashard Lewis,
Yeah.
bro. Another motherfucker that people don't speak on. Like, so
I took it as you was talking about we rolled the ball out and there ain't no plays. We don't got to.
I knew what you
I
meant.
thought you meant like we just put the ball out here. I can kill him too.
In any given night, I could be better than any one of them guys.
That's
100%. So speaking on that though, you know you was known for defending and shit. Who was the hardest, or you can give us two, hardest motherfucker
Kobe.
to guard? Kobe?
Not even close.
Who else though?
One person, because I guarded. Well, you got to think.
Did you ever guard Melo?
Yeah, I guarded Melo. I guarded Melo pretty good. Because, I played 1 through 4, so I guarded power forwards too.
Yeah.
But I think for me, if it ain't Kobe,
Somebody that nobody would think. They used to be like, God damn, this nigga cold.
Brandon motherfucking Roy.
B.
Roy.
Woo! I had problems with that nigga. We used to go at it though, but he was different, bro. Like no injury, he one of the coldest ever.
One of my favorite shooting guards of all time.
Nah,
I like that.
Hands down, B. Roy is one of the best basketball players I ever had to guard.
Okay.
Not even close.
All right, he get his flyer slot on this show, bro.
Yeah, we do.
Him and Drew Holiday probably get spoke on.
Mark Clef.
Yeah.
Nah, for sure.
B-Roy
I gotta
is a
ask both of
fucking
y'all. Y'all both played in this city and lived in the city at the same time. You know what I'm saying? You did a little bit before you did. To see the city is now, but how was it to be in the city as it was growing into the mecca it was now? And then how was it playing when it was already lit on the come up?
I came in 03 and it was beautiful because Atlanta was at its height. It was at its height around that time. You know what I'm saying? That's when BMF was doing their thing. The rap scene was solid, everybody. But that time, it wasn't no beef like you got people beefing now. Like everybody supported each other. Everybody hung out together. Everybody went to the same. When Alice had a party, everybody was there. Like back then, everybody was having a good time. And I think it was because of people like Meech. Because when he used to come in the clubs, he come in with clubs, but it wasn't no problems. Like he used to buy bottles for everybody in the section. So you know what I'm saying? Like everybody was having a good time back then. It wasn't no competition. You know what I'm saying? Like it is now, and the different hoods beef. And so the club and the partying was the best time to be in Atlanta, bro. It was the best time to be in. Now it's just it's just too much with the pills and the drugs and the kids killing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just the blind leading the blind now. But back then, at that height, Magic City and Club Miami and all that shit back then, bro, Atlanta was beautiful. You wanted to be in Atlanta.
Yes. Even when I got here, it was still fun. Like
What year you got here?
I got here in 09.
09, yeah.
I still was having fun. Like I remember the first time that I really, it was Antoine Walker was there. It's the first time I ever been to Magic City. Not to do Twan like that.
Hey,
Twan,
That's my dog.
But
that's why I nigga too.
That's my dog. He showed me some good times.
Man, I go to Magic City. I end up going in there, and he got a briefcase. I'm from Indianapolis. I ain't never seen a briefcase full of ones. They bring the briefcase out to me, open up. I think it was 10,000 ones or something. And they like, nah, Twan, get that every Monday. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, and he like, young fella. So he throw me $1,000, young fella. And Smooth like, that's my OG. I'm like, yeah, this is different.
That's how we
It's like, yeah, he come
bro.
every Monday.
Every Monday.
But we stayed in that motherfucker, bro.
Shout out to the A,
We
baby.
stayed in that motherfucker.
I see him in
It
there.
was safe.
Yeah.
It was safe. You ain't got to worry about no cameras. You know what I'm saying? You like something about Magic City, man, where it was like you don't hear no stories.
Nope.
All the stuff that went, you ain't never heard no stories about no bullshit going on in Magic City because everybody was protected and safe. Everybody had a good time.
Yeah.
I seen you in there a couple times just showing love. You be chilling. I was like, I ain't realize you was that tall. Like when I got drafted, I ain't realize niggas was that tall. You know, at school,
Yeah.
your point, I'm 6'1". I played the 2 sometimes. When I got here and I seen him, I'm like, this nigga 6'8".
Two guard.
6'9". What the fuck? Like when I see him, I'm like, man, I ain't got no chest, man. I played the 2 sometimes. These niggas was huge.
And he comes just running around, nigga.
I gotta ask, man, like you said, all the smoke, man. You and Matt went crazy. How was that? You know what I'm saying? Y'all had a relationship. Now y'all come as business partners. Like you said, trailblazers in the situation. It was y'all and knuckleheads. To see how y'all started into where you is now, man. Like, thinking back, how is that feeling, man? To see how y'all progressed so far.
It ain't nothing but God, bro. To be honest, bro. Because, like, I ain't no different than y'all. We ain't no different than y'all. A lot of times, especially after our careers end, guys like me and Matt don't get these opportunities. They give them to the guys that was the stars, that was on the commercials and all that shit. Well, I think God just put us in the perfect time because when me and Matt both decided to stop doing Fox at ESPN, we end up coming up with All the Smoke, and we brought it to a woman named Ellen Reckerton. Ellen Reckerton was the woman who started Red Table Talk.
Okay.
Damn. Oh, Lord.
She started Red Table Talk.
Shout out to
and
her.
her and Matt like this. That's
Shout
Matt's
out to
girl.
you.
She ended up calling Brian Daly. Brian Daly was the VP of sports at Showtime. They was looking for another sports show, but they didn't know, they wanted to have a sports show, but they didn't know about podcasts. We didn't even know about podcasts. When Matt told me about it, I'm like, what is it? And when Matt brought him the idea, they said, cool, Matt, we'll do it with you, but we don't want Steven Jackson.
Damn.
We heard a lot of stuff about him. Matt was like, I ain't doing it if it ain't him. I'm not doing it.
Shout out to Matt, real nigga.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. And we do the first photo shoot for it. We smoking and shit. We smoking and shit on the photo shoot. I got my shirt off like a rap album and shit. They like, hold up, man. Hold on. This might not work, man. I don't think we can Showtime can get behind this. But they got behind it, bro. And, you know, we end up cleaning it up a little bit. We smoked on some shows, but we ended up cleaning it up to the point where we ended up doing a deal with iHeart for our audio. And we ended up building our relationship with Showtime. So now we're 5 years in. So it ends up where 5 years into podcasting now, Paramount buys Showtime.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
They buy, and they want to get rid of all of their properties, the social properties, the boxing, you know, and Showtime boxing was the biggest thing that they had.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So during that time, Brian Daly, which is the VP, he knew that Showtime was about to get bought out. So he had an idea with him and Matt, let's start our own production company. So while we were still with Showtime, we started building All the Smoke Productions with Day Bread. You know what I'm saying? Started building All the Smoke Productions. And during that time, I had got into boxing. Where I started doing the weigh-ins for boxing. I started doing the interviews with Tank. And Tank started wanting me at all his fights and shit like that. So I got into the box. So when Showtime had to buy, when Paramount was buying us out, Brian finessed some type of way where we own all Showtime boxing properties now. So now Showtime boxing is All the Smoke fight and All the Smoke boxing. So we finna be a big player in the boxing space now. We're gonna put on our own fights, taking that whole blueprint and doing that now. So I think for us with the production company, the show, we have a partnership with DraftKings where we have a number of shows on their network. I think just the fact that we were able to build so much stuff from just starting with the podcast, you know what I'm saying? That's why I the sky's the limit for y'all, because y'all done so much in a short time. But for us to be able to build the boxing, the podcast and the production company, and start doing live shows, like that ain't nothing but God, bro, because we didn't know what we was doing. We didn't have no blueprint to it. We just jumped out there on the lead, but the timing and everything worked to our favor, you know, with Paramount and all that, everything. So that's why I say it was God, bro, because a lot of stuff that happened with us, it was just perfect time for us to be where we at now.
Did y'all put that battery in KG back?
Yes, so we had a lot to do with KG Certified. You know, we have a show called Certified Smoke, where we do a cross show with them, you know what I'm saying? And we was doing a lot of business. We was actually producing their shows with All the Smoke Production. I think they going on and they're doing their own stuff now, you know, trying to do their own algorithm and stuff now. But we still a family. We still do Certified Smoke, but definitely we definitely started them. We have the show with Rondo and Boogie,
Yep.
Bully Ball. We have Rachel Nichols. You know, we're building some other properties now. But on the boxing side, we have Andre Ward and Roy Jones. We just signed them. So
That's hard.
it's been a blessing, man. We're just trying to continue to build this because they don't expect stuff like that to happen from guys like us. You know what I'm saying? They don't expect that. But I'll follow Matt anyway. I think Matt and Brian Daly's been big for us because they have that mindset. Like, I haven't been in one meeting. I haven't missed one check. You know what I'm saying? My job ain't to be in the meetings because I know that ain't my specialty. I didn't go to school. Matt and went to school for that shit. When it's time to collect money, when it's time to show up and to entertain, I know my job. So everybody in our little small 12 people on our roster, you know, everybody got a job to do. And I think we depend on everybody to do their job because, you know, everybody want to play their role and be a star at their own role.
And that's one thing I think people don't realize, like, with these opportunities, it might start off as a podcast, but we have an opportunity for, especially Black entrepreneurs, to build enterprises off of this stuff. Like you said, you going to the Showtime box. Like, I kept seeing you at the boxing stuff, so now it's all making sense.
It making sense, yeah.
But that's dope. Like, you getting collecting intellectual properties that they don't give us the opportunity to have. Look what had to happen for y'all to even have an opportunity, because those cable networks don't fail. They sell or they just get bigger.
Yep.
So that's dope to see y'all capitalize on that. It shows the business mind. Like you said, everybody play their part. That's the dope part. Ain't nobody getting out of pocket. Ain't nobody getting too greedy. We got an operation, got a machine to keep flowing. And it's dope to see that for y'all, man. We love to see that.
I want to ask you, bro, he did his first stint with Cube this year with the Big Three. But you was like one of the pioneers, kicked that shit off, bro. Like, how did that come about? Like,
so for me, like for the Big Three first started, like I was excited because I knew how I was one of those guys that wanted to play basketball still, and I wasn't going overseas. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't doing no shit like that, but I wanted to play right here. And Cube, a lot of the guys that Cube liked watching play was retiring and leaving the game. So when he started the league, he was like, bro, I want to start this league. I want to do a combine in Vegas just to see what the league was like. So during that time, I was doing tour-a-days. I was working out hard. I got swole, because I got back into that mode. You know what I'm saying? I got back into the basketball mode. And when we got there, I seen a lot of guys wasn't in shape. And I seen a lot of guys thinking like, man, I'm just going to get this check. Yeah. Guaranteed $10,000 a week. I ain't finna work. I'm just going to show up and get this money. No, you're not.
Yeah.
First game and first day while they having the combine, Cube asked me and Al and Catino and Corey McGee to play just like a test game to see what the league would be like. And I took that shit too serious. You know what I'm saying? Because I did, you know what I'm saying? Because I really wanted to set the tone because I seen how niggas was approaching this shit. How they was showing up all fat and out of shape and like, I'm not finna be, like if y'all gonna show up like this and I'm gonna give everybody 100 points every night. Right. You know what I'm saying? That was my attitude.
Tone.
You know what I'm saying? So that scrimmage I was talking, you know, me and Al best friends. I was calling Al bitches, cursing him out. Like me and Corey's brothers, like we was going at each other for that little short time. But everybody, like 100 people in the gym, everybody saw like, okay, this is what the league gonna be like. And Q was excited, like, that's what I needed, that's what I needed. And I was happy to not only play in the Big Three, but shit, we all looked up to Ice Cube. Yeah, like, fuck, I look up to fucking Cube. How could I not be in his league? And the fact that he say I had a big part in, you know what I'm saying? Like that meant everything to me, dog. So that's why I still coach now. That's why I'm still involved in the league now. You know what I'm saying? Because I know where he wants to go with the league, and we all have an opportunity to benefit off something great. You know what I'm saying? Something that the black person is building. So I'm gonna always be down with him. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's just coaching out like I'm doing now, I'm gonna be a part of the league.
Yeah, he said that half court bigger than what niggas think.
Yeah, sure. I went out there and bullshit that first week. I said, shit, that's an NBA court. He was like, yeah, he thought this shit was easy. And I was like, hell yeah.
Bro, I used to, my years playing, all my points was on the block. I hit a couple threes, but I'm a big two guard. So regardless, 9 out of 10 of the people that I play against in the Big Three, I'm gonna have an advantage on the block. You know what I'm saying? And I abused that shit, but that's how I had success. But when Joe came, it was over. I ain't the biggest two guard no more.
Oh, me.
Joe, hell nah. Joe punishing everybody.
That's at 6'8", 260.
With the hair, he had it all. You know what I'm saying? That's been my nemesis my whole career though. Joe used to bust my ass my whole career, dog.
So that's one. That's one.
We used to go, but like Joe spun me around. I remember Joe spun me around one time.
Oh, I do remember that shit.
I reached him and he went behind his back. That nigga spun me around. He spun me around.
Because I came to the bitch, I was like, you got her on the string like that? He was like, why you be so hyped, bro? Because I think it was like a foul happened or something.
Yeah, I had to foul him because he spun me around.
I got hyped as fuck.
Ain't nobody never fall. AI made me stumble and Joe spun me around, but ain't nobody never made me fall.
You know who made me fall? Flip Murray. He made me fall.
What is you with?
My first preseason game. He was on the Bobcats. He was in Atlanta the year before, and they ain't pick up his option.
I was on that team.
First preseason game. He went, snatched back. I looked at the bench. Joe Smith had a towel like this. Smooth was like this. Bibby was standing up like, I was like, oh, this shit fucked up. Bibby waving the towel like, welcome to the league, bro. Welcome to the league. I was hurt. I was playing defense so hard the next possession. Dude was like, it's cool, bro. You know, Flip was like, shit.
Flip was a bucket getter, though.
He was.
Flip was a good
Definitely another underrated one, for sure. Did y'all win that chip the first year at the Big Three?
No, no. So I was on the Kill the Threes at that time. Trilogy went 10-0. That's Al and they went and Rashawn McCants.
Yeah.
Al and Rashawn McCants walked everybody down for 10 games. 25, you get 25, I get 25. And nobody could guard Al. I'm talking about Al and Rashawn McCants was low-key unstoppable that first year. They dominated that first year.
That's how Isaiah was playing this year on your team. I was like, nigga, you gonna post up the whole game?
Zay?
And I hear you like, go back
nigga,
down.
make it easy.
Go back down.
Make it easy. These niggas gonna make you chase them out there. You ain't faster than these motherfuckers. Trying to, you know what I'm saying, weigh them down.
I said, fuck this.
And he stopped posting up, and guess what happened? They walked us down. They walked us down.
He said it when we talked about it.
And he got tired. I told him, I said, boy, you try to guard these niggas out here, I way out it, you're gonna be tired.
Yeah.
And guess what he did at the end of the game? dumb foul, because he was tired. I told them niggas, they're going to walk us down. We not a fast team. We got to use our size. They walked us down.
It's a big moment in the Big Three.
That's a historic Big Three game right there.
They walked us down, dog.
That was a fun game.
They walked us down.
Can you speak on the moment you and Oak had?
Yeah, so what people don't know is that's one of my best friends in the world. We talk all the time. So it was just a moment where two competitors. So Oak wants to win just as bad as I do.
Yeah.
We was in Texas, so I feel like anywhere in Texas, I can get anybody murdered. Okay? That's just how I feel. I'm that live in Texas, you know what I mean? I'm just keeping it real, you know what I'm saying? If I wanted to, I'm in peace with everybody, but if I wanted to, I can make some shit happen in Texas. You know what I'm saying? And my adrenaline was pumping, his adrenaline was pumping.
Yeah.
He took me out the game because I was arguing with the refs. And he's like, man, get back in the game. I'm like, I told him something, man. I said something like, I'm going back in the game. He was like, no, you not. I'm like, who gonna stop me? He was like, I'm gonna stop him. Nigga, you know where you at? I had to remind nigga, we in Texas, nigga, you know where you at? Nigga, O came back with the hardest shit ever. Nigga, I'm like American Airlines. I'm everywhere. We going back and forth to it. He knew what he was doing though, because I got mad when I did not end up winning the game.
Yeah.
And we at the bar together right after, not even talking about it, but that's just our passion for wanting to win. You know what I'm saying? And like, he knew he needed me in the game for us to win. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't understanding that. My adrenaline was pumping, but that's my guy, dog. That's just two fiery guys, you know what I'm saying, trying to win and just emotions balled over. But
that's some shit I
there's
saw.
There's nobody I respect more than Charles Oakley.
Shout out to the OG. Before we get out of here, man, tell the people, you know what I'm saying, y'all entrepreneurs, y'all got the liquor on the way for the people, man.
Oh, man, appreciate that. We have a mezcal that just dropped called the Neos. It's in like 10 to 15 states right now. It's not in Atlanta yet, but it's on the West Coast in New York that we sold out already in LA. And we also have a coffee table book, the first podcast with a coffee table book with Smith and Schuster called All the Smoke Coffee Table book that's out right now as well.
So we gotta tap into that. We gotta put it on the desk that don't nobody like. We gotta put a new set that everybody hate.
Club 520 need to be a part of that liquor brand.
Yeah,
so we putting that in existence
we need to do a collab with y'all.
Please do
a collab with y'all, man. Shout out to my All the Smoke team, Matt, Brian, Jelani.
Shout out to Matt. He always show love, bro. He gave me some advice early on the podcast game too.
Bro, and then let me say this too, bro. Like, I'm glad y'all doing the show because a lot of people think, like, me and Matt always try to say this on our show, like, it ain't no competition. That's why if y'all look at my Instagram, I be shouting out all kind of shows all the time, different shows that people that I don't even know, because I want people to know it's enough for all of us out there. There ain't no competition. They want us to think because we're all black and we all have this certain talent to be in front of this camera and to draw people in, that we're in competition. We're not in competition because we all have our own different stories, and our stories are different. So I want people to understand that your voice is just as big as anybody else's voice. You know, so just believe in your shit. And that's why I'm glad y'all doing y'all shit, bro. And I'm honored to be here.
Glad to have you. We're going to do this again, man. Before we get out of here.
We got to ask him about the VP.
Oh, the VP. Ooh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
So me and Matt argued for 4 days.
Yeah.
When I got to, where we did it at? In D.C., we went to the VP house. When I got there, Matt was calling me it's a true story. He was calling me to come out to eat. I'm screening his phone call. I don't want to be here, nigga. I don't want to be in politics. I don't want to do this. Am I lying, baby? We at home. Me and Matt arguing. Like, we arguing about the shit because the people that support me are not, they look at shit how I look at it. Like,
they fucking with politics.
The answers to equality and to making America the way it's supposed to be is not rocket science. It's not rocket science, bro. Y'all know how to give equality to make people equal, just how y'all put people ahead of us. So the same way to do that is to make equality is real simple, dog. Just give people what they need. It's not rocket science. So that's why I don't want to be in politics, because there's a lot of hope dealing. That's what they in the day. They in the hope dealing. They ain't into actually trying to fix shit. They want you to they want to make you think that they got the ideas or they got plans to fix shit, and shit never gets fixed. So that's why I didn't want to be in politics. And I seen it firsthand with the George Floyd situation. Yeah. So when Matt was telling me about going to interview the VP, I'm not with it because the people that support me feel the same way I feel. I don't trust her. I know it's all bullshit. Nobody's really for us. I'm the president of my household. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about who the president. I'm the president of my shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I looked at it. So Matt's looking at it as, from a business side.
Yeah.
What this gonna do for our show? What's gonna do for our production company? I'm not thinking that. Man, fuck that. You know, I'm not, you know, so I'm telling you, even the day before, she'll tell you, I'm in my room. Matt is calling me to come prep. Nigga, I'm not answering my phone. No, nigga, I can show you messages. Nigga, hold on, I'm gonna show y'all, let you know how real it is, nigga. Cause y'all my partners. I'm gonna show you how real, this how I was doing him. When he was sending me the messages, bro. I'm gonna show you how I was doing him.
Damn, you don't want to hear about the collard greens, nigga, in the tub, nigga?
I don't want to hear about nothing. I did not want to go, bro.
Damn, okay.
Bro, I'm finna show y'all. Look, hold on. This is the messages my brother was sending me. Look. Hold on. Look, he texts. He sent me something. I say, he say, I don't want to. Look, he say, so you're not gonna pout? You're gonna pout and ignore me the whole time? You don't want to smoke? Look, I say, I don't want to smoke. Don't want to hang out. Don't want to eat nothing. Do my job. Look, do my job and be out, nigga. He's like, do you want to play COD? Trying to be funny, nigga. Look.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna see him being an asshole. I'm gonna send you a video. He being an asshole. You know what I'm saying?
That's how y'all know y'all brothers right there.
Yeah. I was not talking to him, dog. So even look, Matt said it on the show, even when we got to the BP house, I'm sitting in there like this. You know me, JT.
Yeah.
I wear my emotions on my sleeve, bro. I can't hide. I'm
Hunter.
don't want to be here, because I know. Perfect example. I told him, asked my wife, I say, why don't you go do it? They came back. We don't want to do it without him. Because I'm the face of the biggest civil rights movement ever with the George Floyd shit. I know why y'all want me there.
Yeah.
You're using me as a pawn. I know what you're doing. Everybody else might not see it, but I see it. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to benefit from the shit.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking business-wise. Bro, I'm glad I did that shit. You know how much shit came from us doing the interview? All kind of shit coming. And so Matt was right. And I always follow him with business-wise. You know what I'm saying? But I did not want to, and I still don't want to be in politics. You know what I'm saying? But let me say this too. They say, what's your why for voting? And let me tell you why I found my why. I can't talk too much about it, but I was recently tased by the police from behind. I got stitches in my chin right now.
Yeah.
Tased from behind just because I was a big guy. Recently, bro.
Damn.
And me seeing the George Floyd shit, dealing with the police and all the time, how they was treating me.
Yeah.
Donald Trump is talking about giving police immunity, So I found my why.
Yeah.
I can't live my life with the police treating y'all, my sons, or anybody the way they planning to treat us, bro. So that's my why for voting. I just found my why, especially after how they treated me.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying? I wasn't even on no dumb shit. He tased me. He told me he tased me because I was a big guy. I broke 2 teeth in the back, all that, so I'm just saying that's my why. Especially since being through it now, I never voted. I don't believe in politics, but if I had to vote, that would be my why. Because I don't want him to give police immunity because they already treating us like shit. Just imagine what they're gonna do if they know they can get away with it.
Nah, right.
Straight up. We're gonna have all my conversation about that situation. Shout out to Freaky Mike.
Yeah.
Shout out to them collard greens, nigga.
Come on, man. Hey, I did hear that story now. I've been eating collard greens all my life. I've never seen them get cleaned in no bathtub.
It took this nigga to come on. I told y'all.
I've never seen them get cleaned in no bathtub, my nigga. I'm sorry.
This nigga say that shit every show, bro.
When have you seen anybody clean greens? They gonna fill that sink up on both sides. They gonna fill that sink up on both sides. They ain't nobody going to the bathroom.
We in the kitchen, nigga.
Where your ass at?
On there.
And put collard greens in the tub, man. Come on now.
Collard greens weak as
Come on
hell.
now.
I ain't going.
Next time somebody asks her who her favorite rapper is, it can't be Tupac. Because they say, who's your favorite rapper that's alive? And she said Tupac. I know what she meant. We ain't gonna judge her for that.
She Milli Vanilli.
Yeah.
And we out, goddamn.
We're gonna do this again, man. We ain't tell people that grab some merch at.
ShopClub520.com. We got merch down, baby.
We live. Till next time. Appreciate y'all.